There is a new trend booming on TikTok and it has to do with your teeth. Let me ask you something. Yes, you right there. Would you go to a dentist that practiced, in their basement?
No, hell no!
Or a spare room at their home? Many people would say absolutely not. So tell me why people are lining up to go get some super white veneers.
Did you know people are shaving down 60% of their teeth in order to get the perfect smile? This TikTok trend sees people flocking to dentists to improve their pearly white.
From something called a veneer tech.
What on earth is going on with this whole veneer tech situation?
A veneer tech that went to a 2-day course on to become a veneer tech.
A whole lot of people got these certificates from people that are just printing it out, giving it to them because they did some fake training.
Yep, this all ended very badly. Teeth. Some say it's the portal to your soul, or maybe that's your beautiful eyes I see. But what I'm trying to say is that if you have a interesting looking smile or interesting looking teeth, people notice and you probably become a little bit insecure. You might get made fun of. People might call you Bugs Bunny when you're 13 years old.
What's up, Dad?
No one in particular. Having non-perfect teeth can kill people's confidence, increase their insecurities, and wash away their smile so that no one can lay eyes on those interesting pair of teeth. Have you ever seen someone that smiles like this? Not all the time, but usually I find that they just have different looking teeth and then they're a little insecure to actually smile with some big chocolates. I can do that now because I spent 4 years in braces, but it was very expensive. But what if I told you that you can get a full set of braces or even a set of veneers for about $2,000 rather than the normal $50,000 to $90,000? And yes, you can get it right now by someone, a new job, shall we say, by someone called a veneer tech.
Is this Teeth by Tisha? Yes, who's calling? My friend gave me your number. She said you have a deal for composite veneers at your salon, $200 a tooth. Yeah, that's on Saturdays and it's $250 per tooth. You're going to jail. Girl,
This veneer tech drama is taking over TikTok and I am here to break it all down for you guys and make sure that you don't go to someone named Teeth by Tisha. Just so you know, that is a whole ass red flag just from the name. But welcome to the channel. I break down all things internet, drama, reality TV show drama, and everything in between so you don't have to scroll through that godforsaken app like TikTok and then rot your brain.
Baby, can we kill this butterfly?
Always takes too long, yeah, too long.
Come on, you really don't want to watch that, do you?
I ain't got all weekend.
Let me sift through all of those and give you that juicy, succulent drama that I know that you want and crave. And you know what? All I ask for is for you to hit that subscribe button so I can get to my goal of 900,000 subscribers. Come on, I looked at a lot of close-up teeth for this video, and it wasn't the most pleasant thing. For some reason, inside of the mouth I don't really like to look at it. But I did it all for you and those cute butt cheeks that I'm looking at right now. Okay, let's get into the veneer techs on TikTok because it's a little wild. First, there were nail techs, then there were the lash techs, and now, yes, there are veneer techs. But unlike the 2 8-week sessions and 400 hours and 11 units to become a nail tech, or the minimum 300 hours of training, practicing on live models, practicing on dummies to become a lash tech, for a veneer tech, someone that will be shaving your teeth down, the things in your mouth that have a bunch of nerves, they only need 2 days.
This is a fake certificate, and this person is doing at-home veneers, labeling themselves as a veneer tech.
And the thing about this is that it has gotten extremely crazy, and of course people are getting hurt, botched, and real dentists are getting on TikTok saying a veneer tech is not real, it has never been real, and it's not real now.
So hi, I'm Dr. Rick Klein. I'm a licensed dentist in the state of Texas, and we're at Smile, Texas right now. There's something kind of going around the country, and it's called a veneer technician. there is really no such thing as a veneer technician.
So it takes around 8 years to become a dentist, and people are taking 2 days to do this, 2-day course, and taking their cute pictures with their little 2-day certificates and posting on Instagram saying, come everyone, I can give you veneers, braces, I can give you a root canal for about 90% less than the actual dentist that perform these things. Don't worry, I have a certificate. That's a little frightening for me, and what's more frightening are people jumping on this.
I'm not trying to be judgmental.
Honestly, perfect time to be judgmental. Just gonna say it, absolute perfect time. These are people's teeth. You cannot compact 8 years of information, practice, tests, stress, anxiety, and probably a lot of crying in 2 days.
The last person I want rooting around in my mouth giving me some Home Depot dentures is the same dude who thinks it's a great idea to film himself doing the nasty in a Spirit Airlines flight bathroom.
So that guy was someone named Jay Hefner. I hope I'm saying it right, but one of the first that went viral for this whole veneer training specialist. And he's an adult entertainer, which I found out going on his Twitter, saw a lot of things, but I also found that according to him, this course wasn't just 2 days. According to him, it was a lot more, like 12 weeks.
After an extensive 12 weeks of learning and applying myself to becoming an RDA, I decided to take another path for my future in cosmetic dentistry. I chose to take a veneer training to further my education and knowledge in applying composite resin veneers. I never said I was a dentist. Now are you booking or looking?
Okay, so 1, 12 weeks is still not comparable to 8 years. And 2, people are booking and looking. I'm looking and booking. Told you, you can play in my mouth what kind of veneers. So this has taught me that sex does sell. If you are a very attractive man or woman and you're pretending that you can put veneers into people's mouth after 2 days or 12 weeks, people will want you to do whatever you learned in those 2 days or 12 weeks in their mouth. And that's a little scary. But this whole veneer tech thing is a booming business. People are making money and of course, scamming people. And this doesn't stop at veneers. Like I said, it goes for braces too.
This woman in Illinois just went to jail. I'm adding this at the end of the other video because I'm gonna talk about her too, but yeah, she was doing braces, but her business was the veneer experts.
Like, this shit is crazy. Like, you can really just, I'm taking the whole thing off that easy. Like, that shit is crazy.
It's actually not that crazy because she paid $400 for something that can cost as little as $3,000 to $10,000 or more. That's actually exactly what I would expect to happen if I went to someone's basement for $400 braces.
Braces, like, this shit like a toy. Like, what the fuck?
So this whole basement dentistry thing was trending on TikTok for a while. People love a great deal. I mean, I go to Ross, I understand. Not with your teeth, but you know, I can understand wanting a great deal. But people hate when things go wrong, and well, they did.
Rob the jewelry store, tell them to make me a grill.
Paid $1,500 for a smile that lasted 2 days. And she had to go to a real dentist.
Got the old top diamond and the bottom rose gold.
So many dentists are taking to TikTok, taking time away from their clients and coming on TikTok and telling people, this is dangerous, guys. You will cause more problems for the future because once again, you cannot pack 8 years of dentistry into a 2-day course.
This man is going to regret this so much in 5 years.
Or 12 weeks like the guy that did the dirty on an airplane. And now he wants to help you with your teeth.
The other part of this is it can cause damage to the gums. It can cause damage to the pulp or nerve of the tooth. It can cause a need for root canals or even tooth loss if too much tooth structure is taken away. It also can leave you open to future decay, and that could cause the loss of those teeth also.
So a really big issue when it comes to these basement dentists or these TikTok dentists is the clients going to these basement veneer people or the veneer technicians with already very unhealthy teeth, and all the veneer techs are doing is putting a solution or whatever they put for the veneers over already bad teeth that could be infected, you know, just really bad teeth. And they don't have the tools or the education to actually fix the teeth before putting something over it, which is making the problem, yes, a lot worse. So in the end, they're gonna have these bright ass smiles, but then they're going to eventually have to pay for a more expensive procedure. And then a real dentist is going to have to fix all the issues that the fake dentist, or I'm sorry, the veneer tech, or what I like to call TikTok dentist, did. Linking up to fix your botched teeth from the Veneer Fairy. And yeah, that brings us to the Veneer Fairy. And well, you could say that she didn't work her fairy magic on this customer.
Regardless if I signed a consent form or not, I have an infection in my mouth. I couldn't sleep all night. and I don't got the partials, and I don't got the veneers. So you just gonna take my $3,500? No, ma'am. That's not how it's gonna work.
Once again, personally for me, like Teeth by Tisha, I think Veneer Fairy would be the first sign for me to not go there. Also, don't get this Veneer Fairy confused by this Veneer Fairy. Yes, people, there's two Veneer Fairies apparently, and this one has been working very, very hard to delete comments because everybody thinks that they are the Veneer Fairy from the TikToker that was complaining. And they even clarified in the comments that they're not the viral Veneer Fairy that messed up the woman's teeth. And they've been trying to get into contact with her for a while. And they might have, because this woman took down her 3-part videos of the issues that she's had with whatever Veneer Fairy, because I can't find the other one. And in the original video, she said that she had a slight suspicion when the veneer technician called her before her appointment and said, "Hey girlie, I don't have the tools to shave down your teeth, but I can still do the procedure." And this woman went anyway.
So you just gonna take my $3,500? No, ma'am.
You know, what a sweet soul. This woman had so much trust in her heart, and now Veneer Fairy, you broke her.
You stopped responding to my calls. You said you wouldn't give me my money, and then had the nerve to tell me to have a blessed day.
She will never trust anyone again, and I feel like you shouldn't, because that was a really bad call to go to someone called the Veneer Fairy. Also, I know that the second Veneer Fairy, who's trying to tell people that they're not the Veneer Fairy from TikTok, said that they didn't hurt anybody's mouth, but they're saying that they will give 8 top, 8 bottom veneers for $2,000.
Very dangerous. I know it's a very cheap and inexpensive thing, but just like a Brazilian butt lift, we have people dying in Houston because we have unqualified people putting God knows what in their bottom, and you don't want to do it in your mouth either.
Hater, don't listen to the guy. He's just a qualified dentist that went through years of schooling. What does he know? You guys do it in your butt and in your mouth. Same time, I'm sure you can find someone that can perform a Brazilian butt lift and some veneers at the same time. Double whammy. Honestly, it is kind of sad because people can be so desperate to get those pearly whites, that perfect teeth. They're probably insecure about their teeth, and procedures are expensive. I had braces, so, and that was back then, and now I'm sure it's way more expensive now. And then there's these people that will go get a 2-day certificate and say, "I'll freaking do it for you. I got a piece of paper that looks official, and you know, I took a cute picture on Instagram next to it." So, and then they just start drilling in your teeth, in your mouth, in your gut, drilling holes and shaving down teeth in the comfort of their own home or their basement. And not to mention, it's
illegal.
Yes, illegal.
Performing dentistry without a license is very much illegal. It's actually considered assault and battery. You ever wondered why we go to school for so long? Because we're working on humans with human body parts.
But you know, she's just a hater. So this whole thing is extremely bizarre to me because I can't even fathom going to anyone's house to get like a facial, to be honest. I'm so sorry, but I barely trust people that did go to school. How am I gonna trust somebody that went to school for 2 days? For me, that's a dropout. So I was just Googling this because I am so amazed that people would do this, and bam. Man running illegal dental clinic in basement of home charged with killing patient in Dearborn. The man accused of running an illegal dental clinic in the basement of his home has been charged with shooting and killing his patient in Dearborn. Yeah, when I was reading this, it kind of took a turn. I thought he killed them by doing a procedure. No, this was a whole thing of a guy just claiming to be a dentist and doing stuff in his basement. And people went. Charges for the incident occurred Sunday, July 9th against 52-year-old Zayden Albador in the July 6th death of Ahmed Nesserdine. I'm butchering these names, I'm so sorry. Rip to Ahmed Nesserdine. The family of Nesserdine says he could not afford a root canal and went to Albador, who they say charged about $100 to do the dental work in his basement. $100 for a root canal. The pain afterwards was so intense that the 28-year-old asked Albador for assistance. Allegedly, the 28-year-old told the fake dentist that he was going to tell everyone about his practice if he doesn't fix his teeth. Family members said Albador told Nesserdine to come to his home at 12 a.m. last Thursday when he was shot in the head. I wasn't sure if I was gonna include that in this video, but not only does this show that 1, the man did it wrong. 2, he charged $100. That's a really big red flag, but it also shows going to someone's house is dangerous as hell. You don't know these people. That's mental. So there was another one that I found. A man was charged on January 30th with a felony for reportedly unlawfully performing dental procedures without a license. In the basement of a home of Taylorsville, Utah, Enrique Morani Gomez Vera, 32 years old, was charged with unlawful occupational or professional conduct. And how would people find him? On Facebook. On his Facebook page, Vera reportedly stated that he studied the equivalent of oral medicine in Peru, referred to himself as Dr. Enrique Gomez, and displayed an image of himself wearing a mask and scrubs while checking a child's teeth. Because you know, if you put on a mask and scrubs and hold some tools over a kid's teeth, people are gonna believe it. And they did. So yeah, he ended up getting arrested. That was a little different because he had a Facebook page and he at least wore scrubs. A lot of the TikTok veneer specialists don't even wear scrubs. They've got their boobs like in people's faces, nothing, no mask at all. So then I got even more curious. Can I just take one of these classes? And the first thing that came up in my Google search, composite veneer training course. Become a cosmetic dentist. Learn to make 8 anterior composites in 1 appointment. Now that sounds familiar from the Veneer Fairy and a lot of the other websites that I saw that said, get 8 top, 8 bottom for only $2,000. That seems to be the running price with veneer cosmetology, whatever the fuck they are. Veneer techs. So from what I understand, this is a 2-day course. You'll learn 14 different objectives, but then I clicked to purchase it and it said for licensed dentists only. You have to already have gone through years of dental school to be able to take this course. Not 2 days, not 12 weeks, years. You have to already be a dentist. So if you're taking a 2-day course to put veneers in someone's mouth or braces or a root canal, you're getting scammed and you don't know how to do it properly. You're probably going to jail. And y'all, I know people don't want to blame the victims of the people that go to these types of places. My God, I can't talk, but you have to be smarter or just more street smart because there's people out there that will prey on your insecurities. If it sounds too good to be true, it most likely is. I just know I have absolutely never thought about going to someone's house to get a BBL, to get veneers, a root canal, a shot. And this whole TikTok thing of veneer specialist has definitely not changed my mind, but did it change your mind? Will you put your teeth or your butt into someone else's hands in a basement? You guys, thank you so much for being here. Getting to the end, you already know what time it is. Whenever you get to the end, you get, yes, bring those butt cheeks over here. A kiss on those cute, big or little butt cheeks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will see all of you next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You're going to jail.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone.